Be blessed by the divine. Today we are going to talk about what is meditation and how can you really get into the state of meditation and prepare your mind for meditation. So what is it all about meditation? So before we really jump into the topic in detail, I would like to show couple of slides. Yeah. So what do you see here? Do you see a rabbit or do you see a bird? Or some of you see both, right? And which way are we looking at it? Are you seeing a person who is facing the front face, or if the person is saying the side face, or do you see both? So this is all about the things around the world. So everybody will have their own perspective to see the things around us. If I take a example of human mind as a input output device, it's like a computer system, and then whatever activities we do, it's everything is like a mobile application that has become our habit. So based on that habit, if there is a certain situation, if there is a certain things happens, then you start thinking around that, and also you will be start performing the activity in that place. So where are we trending these days? If you see a quick statistics in the year of 2019, so if you see that the people have started using the mobile devices, 67 percentage of the people are started using the mobile device. Within that, there are about 57 percentage of the people are internet users, and active social media users about 45%. And even within the mobile device itself, how many people are really using the social media? It's about 42%. So where are we trending? Right? So this is where our mind, our thinking around us, we are going. Even though if we have our loved ones are sitting next to us, so we are not talking to them, we are looking at our mobile, and then we are browsing in that mobile, we are spending most of our times in the digital screen. Is this where we have got a birth in this world? No. So there is no other new Ravana is going to come into this world. So it's all about the social media, how you're effectively is going to use it for your good purpose, right? So be ready to get this fight against all of us, right? All of these social media. Right, let's move on to the topic. So what is meditation? So now we are in a pandemic situation. If we will not be able to go outside the world, and then where we meet our friends, or we wanted to go to the place where we really wanted to be, the tourist place or the good places. So this is not going to happen. It's going to happen slowly, but now we are at home. So when you cannot go outside, why don't you think of going inside? The other end of our mind is the Almighty, right? So let's see that, around us there are thoughts every minute. Whether you're doing any work or not, you are keep on getting the different thoughts around that. So if I take an example, this can be linked with the sea waves. The way that, okay, if I tell you your object, say for example, if I ask you to think about peacock, the moment you think about peacock, it will come to your mind like where you have seen in the last time, it's in the zoo or somewhere in the forest, and then how it was looking like. Isn't it that you are able to really imagine now if you have already seen a peacock? So this is how our mind is see that. So we would like to see like everybody in this world having different types of perspective and different types of understanding of things. So how this happens, because we are all saying that we are coming from the same place, we are all well connected.
So we are going to see about what is personality. So personality of an individual person can be defined based on three different karma. So what are the three different karmas? Sanjita karma, Prarabdha karma, and Agamya karma. What is Sanjita karma? Sanjita karma is about what we have got it from our parents, mother and father, and their father and mother. So based on that, there is a set of pack will come to everybody into their as a karma. Based on that, they will be thinking or they will be behaving. So this is Sanjita karma. So what is Prarabdha karma? So Prarabdha karma meaning that every person, every child after the 3 years, so they will be whatever activity they start doing, so everything gets recorded, and based on their activity, based on their thinking, so there will be a reaction from there, right, which would be a good or bad. So that's what will be happening. So all of a sudden you would have realized that some of the people have started doing different things, or different thoughts will come to their mind. It's all because of the agamya karma, which is actually, based on your sanchita karma and prarabdha karma. When you perform any activity, so if you see that, so based on these two activities, you would be just started getting that agamya karma, which is your future. So it's all about whatever it comes to as a pack for you as a sanchita karma, you cannot change it. And again, whatever you have done so far, whether it is good or bad, you cannot change it. But now, from now on, you can really, do any activity. If it is not, if it is going to be resulted in a good, then obviously, so that's where, you have to be very focused on, and to performing some of the activities which is based on that, you would really build your future in a better way.
Right. So how this is happening? So the moment whatever you have seen a peacock and you have seen something else, it gets recorded in your brain, or in your in your force, right? So in your soul. So how this gets all recorded, right? So it gets recorded in the different frequency. It's called a mental frequency. So if you take in waves of 14 to 30, that's where the people are really awakened, they're really performing their activity. If that time, if you do any activity, it will get recorded in that. The moment you get into the same frequency the next time, you will see that that entire thing is coming up in front of you, and then you can visualize that what has happened the last time. And similarly, if the mental frequency, if you have felt something which is below, say for example, if you're going to the mental frequency of 9, then you would see that in the 9, when you say 9, that is the time. 8 and 9 is where you will get into sleep. So even some of the people, when you started with the meditation, very your mind is trained. If you keep on doing the meditation, you would be able to reduce your mental frequency. Then you will start realizing the real thing what you wanted to understand, meaning your mind thoughts and waves can be controlled in such a way that what you really wanted to achieve, or what you really wanted to think about it. Okay. Everybody has to, by reducing this mental frequency, what are you going to achieve? So you are going to realize the almighty. So this, where you see here, you can just see that how it is really started, and then where we are now. Say for example, this is how the entire the almighty has started becoming a, the small particles, and then it has become an atom, and then molecules, and then when it is becoming the different combinations, then it becomes the wind, and then there is a different combination once again, it becomes a fire, and then water and earth, right? From there only, we have studied in the earlier stage, we are going to have, for example, one cell starting from there, and then we got the senses until the five senses, and then the man has come from the monkey, right? That's what we are saying. So now where are we stuck here? We are around the world where we have a different thinkings are coming. So if you see this circle, so this is where we are stuck now. But what we really wanted to go, we have to go back to that and realize the thing which is almighty. So for that, we have to really get into this state. So that's the reason. So mind meditation is just an protocol, or the way how you really get in the old days. So see that this is what our ancestors, and then the guru or whomever is the real enlightened people, they started teaching to us. So you have to get into the meditation. So there are different ways of meditation was there in the earlier days. So some people, you have to see your, there is a flower, you keep watching this the flower and then feel about it, so that you will control your mind will be always stick to that flower, or there will be a light where you can see that fire, and then you can always see around it. So this is how it started. And then now when you say the meditation, so earlier days or even now, the mostly the people guru will initiate it from your agna and all, or duriya. That's where the whole meditation have started. So there are different types of meditations are there around the world, right? So what I would recommend you, there are whatever frequency it matches, or whichever guru you believe that he will be the right person for you. So you can take that, and then you can go from there what you really wanted to achieve. So in order to do any meditation or anything, you need to really do something. For example, you have to have a physically strong enough your body to help you. So you have to do a proper exercise. So it can be a simple exercise which can really make your body muscles and everything to be in the right state. And then there is another technique called kayakalpa. That's what I would recommend. So which is actually, it's about controlling your body and then mind, and that's what the human body it is. So how the body and then the soul can go together, which is called kayakalpa. And then the third technique is about introspection. So introspection is about, after you, before every day, before you sleep for the day, you have to do a introspection. So introspection is all about, you know purifies your mind. And then if there is something good or bad, if you have some sadness, and then if you have about some desire, how to control all these things. There are about 5 techniques are there, and based on that, you should be able to structurally understand where are you and then what you can do there. So this is what you can, which will, these things will come as a pack for. Yeah, when you say, you have to find a right guru in order to do any meditation or yoga. Say, for example, some of the people who have already know, or some of the people already doing some of the yoga and meditation, I would recommend you to continue to do so. So it should be a daily practice, what you need to do. In case if some of you know it's not about, you have not yet started with it, then I would recommend that, okay, so you can find a right guru, and then you can follow that. So that's where the guru will help you to get into the enlightenment, and then where they will help you to the right method to reduce your mental frequency, and then you would be able to see the almighty. That's what is our desire, where we need to go. Okay, so be blessed by the divine. In case if you really wanted to see, you wanted my recommendation, like which guru you wanted to go about it, you can always add it into your description, or you can just comment it. So based on that, I can make another video, and then where I can explain you in detail. So thank you so much for watching this, and be blessed by the divine.